friends, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to bring you a Monday practice report from the 49ers. Just to let you know, they had the last 3 days off, so they traveled back after Thursday's night game, landed. They got to have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, but today was their first official practice back, and it is the start of Chiefs week. 49ers face the Chiefs this upcoming Sunday, and I want to tell you who was on the practice field. So starting with who was in uniform. Charvarius Ward, important one because obviously number one corner. He has been having a bit of a down season, but he's been playing with a knee injury. Well, today he was back at practice with that knee injury. George Kittle, who's been practicing with a rib injury. George Kittle, full participant in today's practice. Fred Warner, who's been dealing with an ankle injury, was also a full participant. I'm thinking this extra 3 days off really did the 49ers body some good. Demetrius Flanagan-Foles, he's a backup linebacker for the 49ers. He was suffering with a calf injury and he was out there as well, full participant in Monday's practice. Then Ricky Pearsall, obviously the 49ers' number one pick this year, wide receiver. He had a shoulder injury to start the year, on and off throughout training camp and mini camp. And then when he was getting into the normal season, he got shot in the other shoulder, literally shot in Union Square in San Francisco. The bullet went straight through him, into his chest, exited out his back. He miraculously, in just a few short weeks, was a full participant in today's practice. What they do is when they activate you from IR, you have 3 weeks to decide if you want to continue. If the 49ers have 3 weeks to decide if they want to continue to put that player on IR, if they want to elevate them. So this would be considered Ricky Pearsall's practice window, and today he was a full participant in that. After Thursday's night game on Friday, Kyle Shanahan spoke, and he did say he wasn't sure that Ricky would be able to play this week against the Chiefs, but it's a possibility depending on how his body recovers and responds this first week. Also his mental, because when you're coming back from being shot, I think it's more than just a physical issue. It's also mentally, can you prepare yourself for impact? Do you have any PTSD going on? But so far so good. Even if he doesn't go this week, they have 3 weeks to elevate him, but it's good to know that this soon he's been able to be elevated, and so far no hiccups have happened. What an incredible badass Ricky Pearsall is. So it'll be nice to see if we can get him on the field, because that speed will be really important for the 49ers. Additionally, because those guys were full participants in Monday's practice, we had Jordan Mason. If you guys remember, he had a shoulder injury, which he had to leave Thursday night's game after an incredible performance and just an incredible year from Jordan Mason. He was a partial participant, so he was in a blue non-contact jersey with his shoulder injury, but he was out there practicing, which I do think is good news. He has a AC joint sprain. So I don't know, sprain, is that like micro tears? Is it just inflammation where it's swelling up? We don't have the specifics. By the way, today, Coach Shanahan nor players spoke. Tomorrow they have off. It's a league-wide rest day for all NFL teams. But Wednesday, Coach Shanahan will speak and hopefully give us a full update on Jordan Mason and the MRI that Jordan Mason got. But I think it's really good news that he was out there, at least able to participate somewhat with the team. Even he wasn't working out on the side. He was with the team, but just couldn't be brought to the ground. Non-contact jersey. With that shoulder, AC joint sprain. So cross our fingers, Jordan Mason is fine. I don't think the 49ers can beat the Chiefs without Jordan Mason playing. Isaac Rendo showed flashes when you got him out, bumped him outside, but he's been hesitant when it's finding the holes, going straight down and tackling. So positive news for Jordan Mason. Then Jordan Elliott, who's been dealing with a knee injury, he was working out on the side. So he wasn't with the team, but he was working out on the side. And then Malik Mustafa, who's been an excellent sub-in at safety. He's been dealing with an ankle injury since Thursday night's game, where he also made an incredible impact. Thursday night was really the game of rookies / the game of just Geno Smith's collapse. But Malik Mustafa came on so strong, playing better than Hufanga was before Hufanga got injured. Hufanga did not practice today, by the way. He's going on IR. But Malik Mustafa, with that ankle injury, was working out on the side. I still don't count him out against the Chiefs. We'll have to see if he's participating in Wednesday's practice. I think that will be a more clear note, but this was just the first practice after 3 days off, so definitely a lot of rest and recovering, just testing it out on the side. Hopefully the test went well and he'll be able to go on Wednesday. But yeah, Malik Mustafa and Jordan Elliott working out on the side. Fred Warner, George Kittle, Ricky Pearsall, all full participants. So that's awesome for them. Final updates, some positive news. Jake Moody, 3rd round pick kicker, he suffered obviously the high ankle sprain, which is why Matthew Wright was kicking on Thursday night. But Jake Moody was seen walking in a walking boot. So hopefully that means maybe a month or so. Kyle Shanahan said that high ankle sprains are kind of guesses. It can be 3 weeks, it can be 6 weeks, but walking around in a walking boot is positive news. Now, downside, Matthew Wright, who 3 for 3 on field goals, made every extra point, and just looked like an excellent kicker. I was like, what happens if he makes every field goal in the time that Jake Moody's injured? Do they really want to let a guy like that go? But unfortunately, at the very end, the special teams had a lapse. No one was tackling the punt returner. Matthew Wright making the play to save the game and make sure that the Seahawks didn't go up. He made a game-saving tackle, but he hurt his shoulder in the process and unfortunately was not practicing today on Monday. That stinks for him. He was obviously a free agent, came in, crushed his workout, was signed off the street. I hope nothing but good for him. I mean, incredible what he was able to do. I hope that shoulder heals up. Now your shoulder and your legs aren't super connected, so I wonder, can he still kick even if his shoulder's hurt and he's just resting? Or are they going to bring, because when they found him they had worked out 4 kickers, he was one of them. Are they going to bring the other 3 kickers that they tried out last week and have one of those guys kick against the Chiefs? Not exactly sure what they're going to do there. I'm sure that someone in the media will ask. Like I said, Wednesday is when Kyle Shanahan talks next, but also maybe we'll get more updates on Matthew Wright by then. But I mean, way to go him, not a part of the team, made an excellent play, and unfortunately special teams sucks and it should not have came down to the kicker to have to make that tackle. But game balls to him, because he did incredible on Thursdays. Short week, short notice, and off the couch made all of his kicks and then made a tackle. Unfortunately hurt his shoulder in the process. So my prayers go to him, heal up, and that's the injury update. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow with Tom Jensen from SI. We'll be going live, recapping the game, talking about Chiefs week. It's going to be very exciting. And then, like I said, first full go practice is going to be on Wednesday, and that's when we're going to hear from Kyle Shanahan and players and all that. So that was just the first practice of the week, and I wanted to give you the injury update. Please like and subscribe. Make sure to leave a comment. Thank you so much. Bye.